Hello family, BL Carter here. Hoping that you are doing well, working on the pieces to your puzzle. Um, excuse the there might be a little shake in the camera just because I wasn't planning to go on, and I don't have like all of my equipment with me to have a solid camera, so it might be a little shake from my hands. But just really quickly, I wanted to give my 2 cents on something. Um, what I've noticed is as we're going in and out of stores and various merchants, we're making purchases. If your purchase requires some change, if it requires an extra penny or two here and there, depending on the merchant, they'll just, waive that for you. If you, let's say if your bill is $1.03, they'll just take the dollar and they'll waive the 3 cents. Um, and by the same token, if you have a bill, it's only 97 cents, you'll give them the dollar and you'll leave the 3 cents. I can see that for, maybe the Shell station where you purchase your gas on a regular basis, or some other place where you're establishing a relationship. Um, but what I'm noticing is the larger stores are doing that. And I get the whole concept of pay it forward. But what's happening is we're paying it forward into the store, but the store is not paying it forward into another customer. Give you an example. I've seen it a couple times, and it just happened again today. Stopped somewhere, and my bill was $1.08. Had a dollar, and actually I had a whole bunch of dollars, and I had a nickel, but I didn't have the 3 pennies. And so I had to break an entire dollar just to accommodate those 3 pennies. Okay, fine. And so go through, and I'm at a drive-through, and so I get my little, I was ordering some French fries. Got the fries. Go through, and I said, oh, you know what? I didn't get anything to drink. Let me grab a juice. Well, as it turns out, the bill was, I don't even know however much it was, but between the change that I'd gotten, from breaking it for the fries, I was able to give her a quarter, the $2 and a quarter, and she owed me back 2 cents. She wasn't trying to get my 2 cents back. And so I stood waiting, and I sat there in the car waiting and asked for my change. And so she says to me, oh, well, it's just 2 pennies. I said, yeah, it's just 2 pennies, but do you realize you make sure I give you the 2 or 3 pennies, but you don't give them back to me? So just wanted to highlight that. I've noticed that at Walmart. I've noticed it at Kroger. I've noticed it at some of the other major stores. The expectation is that the customer will go ahead and leave the extra 2 or 3 pennies with them, but they're not paying that forward to other customers. So I say to you, if you leave 2 cents at every Walmart you go to, or every Kroger, McDonald's, or Chase Bank, wherever it is that you're going, if you leave that every day for a whole year, you're assuming 2 cents a day, you're at least $20 out that you could use to do something else with. If it's more than 2 cents, or if you do it at 2 or 3 different merchants, then you're out $40 to $60 a year that could go towards something else. But let's look at it from a merchant's perspective. If McDonald's, let's say, if it happens at McDonald's or Walmart, and they have 100 customers a day leave 2 or 3 cents, that's at the end of the year, assuming a 365-day year, they're looking at what, $700-800 that they've just gotten for free from the customer. If it's and that's assuming 100 customers. The reality is Walmart gets one Walmart would get how many customers in a day? So that's thousands of dollars that we're giving to them. Think about that, guys. Stand there and get your 2 or 3 cents back. If you want to pay it forward directly to the person behind you. they're in line and or you see the person ahead of you and they're trying to find 2 or 3 pennies or whatever it is, go in your pocket and give it to them and pay it forward that way. But don't just give it to the establishment, because the establishment is not allowing the customer to reap from someone having paid it forward. And I don't want to seem like I don't want to give and I'm stingy and all that other kind of stuff. And I don't want to encourage us to be non-giving and non-stingy. I want us to give and to share. It's okay to share with an establishment. You know, if you want to leave an extra, you know, your extra change or whatever, then do it from, you know, especially if you're at a black store. Yeah, leave it there, because they've probably already paid higher prices for their products anyway, and they're, you know, probably struggling to keep it going, etc., and to get up there. So leave the extra with them. Don't leave it with a Walmart or with a McDonald's or a Popeyes or some of these major establishments that have the resources to you know, keep themselves afloat accordingly. And trust be told, if they were short, if the numbers, the bottom line is not what they want it to be, they're not going to cut their income to accommodate a customer. You know, the customer just going to be out of luck. So, you know, keep that in mind. If you want to give to a server at a restaurant, put it in their hands. Don't just leave it on allows. Sorry, I had a call come in. I don't know what that was about. That allows IRS to get involved and take taxes off of it. So if you want to give it to them individually in their hand, and of course so no one else can steal it. Like I said, if you want to give a homeless person on the street, if there's a Shell or Exxon or whatever it is that's on the corner where you frequent a lot, if you're always in and out buying, you know, bubble gum or drinks, or, you know, for those who play the lotto, if you play the lotto, or you know, your gas, whatever it is, yeah, it makes sense to do that little penny swap with them, because the time is going to come where you're going to need the benefit as well. But these major general businesses, don't do it. And get your 2 cents back. I mean, that's my 2 cents worth. See you guys later. Like I said, I hadn't planned on having this discussion at this time, so excuse the shake and all that other stuff. Take care. I see you spoken. Hey girl, how you doing? Hey Kay, I see you also. And Truth, I saw you as well. Thanks for piping in. That being the case, I've got some more errands that I'm gonna run, and then I've got to get in and continue working on these failed storage devices at the house that kind of trying to snatch away all my data if I don't get them up and running. So be sweet, take care, and I'll catch you guys later.